Cheers for checking out this video, how to select a recreational or touring kayak paddle. When choosing a kayak paddle, you want to consider the following: your paddling style, the blade size, shaft design and length, and the paddle materials. So here's Aquabatics paddle guidelines to make sure you get one that's perfect for you. First, you need to determine what paddling style you have. If you haven't already, follow this link and check out our high angle versus low angle video to determine your paddling style. Once you've got that down, let's find you a paddle. Smaller blade sizes can be great for smaller paddlers or for someone who may have weaker joints. Having a smaller surface area in the water allows for an easier cadence. Larger blades are more appropriate for stronger, well-conditioned paddlers. Paddle shafts come in straight or bent. Bent shaft paddles are ergonomic and align the bend in the shaft with a natural bend in your wrist to reduce fatigue and lessen the chances of potential chronic wrist injuries. The benefits of a bent shaft paddle are most often noticed on longer days on the water or paddling for multiple days in a row. The shaft diameter also comes in two sizes, standard and small. Small shaft sizes are generally more comfortable for paddlers with smaller hands. Having a paddle with a lighter swing weight will allow maximum efficiency with each stroke and less lost energy. So not only do paddles come in a variety of shapes and sizes, they also come in a bunch of different materials as well. These materials will affect the weight and the stiffness of each individual paddle. The main materials used in paddle construction are fiberglass, nylon, and carbon fiber. Typically, a recreational kayak paddle has a nylon blade with fiberglass reinforcement and then a wrapped fiberglass shaft. This is still a really lightweight setup, but with the less expensive materials, it's a little easier on the wallet. The next step up is a full fiberglass setup. This is built with a cloth and resin not unlike a surfboard. It brings the weight down, brings the stiffness up, which makes for a higher performance paddle. However, they're slightly more expensive materials, so this brings the price of the paddle up. For the next level in weight savings and stiffness, we might look at a full carbon layup. A full carbon layup typically appeals to people who are looking for either the lightest weight paddle or the highest performing paddle on the market. If you're looking at doing long days on the water, or if you just want something that paddles really beautifully, a full carbon layup might be the way to go. A performance core touring paddle is made of carbon fiber with a foam core. Carbon fiber is the lightest material used in paddles, and the foam core in the blade adds buoyancy to the paddle. This buoyancy allows the blade to naturally float and rise out of the water instead of the paddler wasting energy by lifting it out of the water. Another thing to consider when looking at getting a kayak paddle is the length. Now this is going to be determined not only by your height but also by the width of the kayak that you're going to paddle. So check out this graphic to help you figure out the size of paddle that you might need. So there are a lot of things to consider when buying your first paddle. You want to determine your paddling style. Is it going to be high angle or low angle? The next thing is the material. The lighter and stiffer the material, the more effective the paddle stroke will be, but it's going to cost you a bit more money. Bent shaft paddles are easier on your joints and can help reduce fatigue over longer periods of time paddling. Straight shaft paddles are a little more economical, and a lot of people actually prefer paddling with them. Then the blade size is an important factor. A bigger blade is more suitable for well-conditioned paddlers, whereas a smaller paddle blade tends to be more suitable for beginners or smaller paddlers. Cheers for checking this out, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to stay up to date with more great videos from us. If you are looking for more information or further instruction, check out our website at aquabaticscalgary.com.